Welcome to Real Easy Cooking with Robert. I am Robert, and today we are outside. It's a nice day, and I have one of these things. It's your standard grill. Wife actually wanted one for a holiday, so I got her the one she wanted. Now, when I got it, I didn't know how to cook in it. It's still not all that good. Didn't even know how to start the fire. That's what we're going to show you today, is at least how to start the fire, cook a steak. The sides and stuff, we'll cover that in another video. So, first step I like to do is clean the grill. If you did it right the time before when you used it, it should have already burned off all the gook. It should have been burned solid into charcoal because you will put the lid back on and thoroughly heated it solid. So what you do is you take it and just slightly drop it. It knocks off the extra bits. We got one of these. It's a chimney. It's for starting natural wood fires because only a savage uses charcoal briquettes. Okay, savage and maybe those that really like to get stomach cancer. These chimneys start with a little newspaper on the bottom. It's best to use actual newspaper, not the shiny ads, not the super thick stuff. Just real newspaper. Wad up a couple pieces. There's a little hole in the bottom that you put these in. It's protected with a little mesh to keep the wood chips off of the newspaper. I'll show you. See? So I just put 3 pieces in there, wad it up. Here's what it looks like on the inside. You can buy one of these, they're like 20 bucks. Had to buy it when we were same place that sold the wood chips. You also got the fancy little brush, the fancy coal scraper, yeah. We got her all that shit. Now for the charcoal. I use wood briquettes, not the natural cowboy stuff. That's actually Cowboy brand. Cowboy brand. Lump charcoal, they call it, because it's in big ass chunks of wood that's been done however they make charcoal. They actually burn it in a low oxygen environment, so they char it. Fire. You light the paper underneath, pick it up, light a few times. Maybe there's a better, more efficient way. I don't know it. This monkey only knows a couple ways to make things work. Now we can enjoy that smell. Smell like we were at a campfire all day. Covers up other smells. Yeah. And now we wait 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, we're gonna prep the steaks and get them ready for the grill. Or I can just stand in the smoke and get coated with smoke and not be able to breathe. Not that I'm normally opposed to smoke. That crackling's a happy sound. Sometimes I put that on if the wind is too strong and it's blowing it out. Or you can direct the direction of the smoke by using that. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer using lump charcoal as opposed to briquettes or gas grill or anything else. It does add a certain amount of flavor that you can't get from anything else. It's my second favorite way to cook a steak. I actually prefer to cook a steak on a cast iron skillet. just can't get the same smoky flavor. The wife insists on the grill. So we have a grill. Pretty nice one. I like it. It's a Weber, of course, you know. That's kind of neat watching. Makes a neat sound popping and crackling. So you can look through the holes on the side and see how much glow you have to see if it's actually surface fire or actual coals. You want the wood chunks to actually turn to coals, not just be lit on the surface. Like this one, while warm, isn't quite lit all the way. Or this one, only lit on the bottom. Okay. Now, I'm going to dump this into the 2 containers in the bottom. But usually the top part isn't always burning as much. So you spread that out between the 2. It gives you some reserve heat. Because then you put the hotter white ones on top. They'll still light the ones below them. Problem is, this is really fucking hot then, so you want to make sure that you don't touch it, or the kids, or the dog, or okay, maybe the neighbor's cat, because who likes that? Straighten those down a bit. Take our freshly cleaned and dropped grill. Great. Drop it back in. We let this burn for a few more minutes while I clean up my mess, and then we'll put the steaks on and start cooking them. Hopefully we'll get this all cooked before the rain comes. Clouds starting to get dark, it's starting to get windy. Probably gonna rain soon. Okay, here's his chopped steak. Here is one steak. Here's another steak. And now we let them cook. And for the burger. Right tools for the right job, right? You know what they say? This little hanger thing on the front. This part, if you can see that well, is a vent. Open, closed, open, closed. People don't always know what to do with that. If you're cooking something really smoky, the smoke come out the vents. Or you can close it and you can suffocate your fire. You have vents at the bottom that control air intake at the bottom. So between using the 2, you can control the air flowing through, controls the heat, controls the smoke, controls it all. This and this is important. Let's see how it looks on the bottom side. Starting to get there. I prefer the slow cook method. Cook it slowly, you get more smoky flavor in it, which is the whole purpose of cooking it on a grill. Isn't to flash cook it like you're at McDonald's and cook the damn steak in 3 minutes. It's to take your time as you cook it so they can get all the smokiness that you can into it. All right, let's see how the steaks look now. See? Oh my God, they're all black and burnt. Okay, so that was real good there. We pretended to cook and eat. We'll just eat tomorrow. No, I'm just fucking with you there, okay. They are ready to be flipped. This end's thicker, so I'm putting it towards the higher heat. See where it's just starting to get there. We'll move it up a little closer too. Trick to flipping burgers on the grill. Use this with the lines if you can. If it was to go this way, you just chop the hell out of it. And like I said, it's supposed to be a chopped steak, so we're gonna cook it extra slow. We'll leave this off for a while, let it cook good. I'll zoom in. Had to get a serving plate and a knife to check the doneness because I don't trust the whole pushing on it. Like, you're supposed to be able to hold your thing, hold your and see how hard it is to, and then you touch the meat, but then you're touching everyone's steak. That's kind of gross. All right, let's see how they look on the bottom. His ain't done at all. Looks like my heat's dying a little bit. I may have to put the top back on. Go for some full-on char marks, since we're gonna watch it here. I know they say only flip steaks one time, but you know, I won't tell if you don't. Flipping it multiple times is fine. We're not that damn fancy. Don't care that the marks are only pointing one direction on the meat as opposed to two. I want it cooked properly. This one's really unevenly cut. It is not going to cook even. This end's still very rare. This end's probably already medium well. The well on the tip. This one is looking pretty good. That's a hamburger for the kid. I like tongs with metal tips on the end. Yeah, I know the silicone ones don't burn, but they don't make the cool sound. They gotta sound like that. Those it's great for scaring the hell out of the dog, kids. Alright, I'll put that there. Take those off the direct heat. Whoa. We're gonna let this smoke up a little bit. Some good smoky flavor on, then they should be done. We'll take them in and eat them, and that'll be end of this video soon. See the smoke coming out of the holes? I don't know if that's showing up very well. It smells really good. I wish I could put smell through there. Smell-o-vision. Yeah, it has that nice beautiful redness from the smoke. That's not from being burnt. That's from the smoke. Hamburger's never going to get that. Best you can hope for in a hamburger is what I'm about to do to his. Which, let me make sure his steaks are good. Brought a knife. That's how I like mine. 3 shades of mooing. The wife likes hers pretty much well. So we're going to take hers off. Yeah, I cut hers almost in half. Oh well. It's a well done steak. Who cares? Right? You hear me? All right. The kid's steak. We are going to directly char some smoky lines right on top. So he feels special, like he got something more than just a hamburger. Alright, that's how I cook 2 steaks and a hamburger. We put the lid on, slow down the cooking, because sometimes the wife likes to make s'mores with the excess heat, with the coals that are left. So we're going to go in and eat the sides and stuff that you can see in the other videos. This has been Real Easy Cooking with Robert, and I'm done. This monkey only knows a couple ways to make things work.